Right now at noon today, millions of Americans are set to experience the total solar eclipse.
And we are live at the old library, the Creative Learning Alliance's new home, downtown Joplin, for our celebration. We're going to have more on the eclipse forecast and on what you can expect if you come downtown and join us coming up.
And April is Child Abuse Prevention Month, and the Children's Advocacy Center is spreading awareness with a Go Blue STK event.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
And today, the total solar eclipse moves across North America. This is KOAM News at noon. I'm Elise Noe. Here in the 4 states, we will be experiencing a partial eclipse, meaning 95%. We go straight to Chris Warner, who is live at
And we are live here at the Creative Learning Alliance's new home. It's the old Joplin Public Library downtown at 3rd and Main here. So we've got our celebration taking place. A lot of things already going on. A lot of folks already down here. And there's a lot of food and a bunch of other things down here as well. You're definitely going to want to come and check it out. And make sure you have a pair of these because they are running out down here. And so you're going to want to find some. Pick these up if you're wanting to view the solar eclipse because your regular sunglasses will not necessarily do the job for you. We're getting a little more sunshine than we anticipated. Hopefully this holds. Let's start real quick with a check of that almanac from yesterday. We started yesterday at 54 degrees. We made it up to 71, so definitely warmer than where we're supposed to be, but not quite at record levels. And right now, not bad. It's a bit breezy. 75 in Joplin, 71 in Pittsburgh, and we've got partly to mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures around the region aren't looking too bad either. We've got some 60s off to the northwest, and as you head south and east, it warms up nicely, mid and even upper 70s out there. So let's talk about this solar eclipse, shall we? So we know the path of totality, of course, is going to be off to our south and east, but we, as Elise mentioned, are expecting 95%. So the thing is, 95%, there's still a night and day difference, literally, as it'll be much darker down in the totality, but this one will be a little darker than the one we had back in 2017. We're going to start the partial eclipse at 12:34, with the maximum eclipse reaching at 1:52 this afternoon, and it will come to an end at around 3:10. Now, even with the clouds out here, you definitely want to make sure that you still have a pair of those glasses. Your regular sunglasses aren't going to do it, and the cloud cover is definitely not going to do it. As you can see, still looking at some mostly cloudy skies as we head a little closer to that point of totality. As we head through the rest of the evening, though, we're looking to be partly to mostly cloudy skies out there. Temperatures looking pretty good, and that southwest wind still gusting upwards of around 25 miles an hour as it's been doing here so far. But it's a nice breeze considering it is pretty warm. So again, we are downtown Joplin at the Creative Learning Alliance. It's the old Joplin Public Library for our celebration. We're going to be speaking with Neely Myers and have more on this celebration and what you can expect if you come and join us here in just a few more minutes, Elise.
All right, thanks, Chris. Hopefully that sunshine sticks around, and head on over to the Creative Learning Alliance if you can make it. And park rangers in Paragould, Arkansas, and the northeastern part of the state are getting ready as well. They're expecting big crowds to turn out at Crawley's Ridge State Park. Officials say after nearly 2 years of planning, the park is eclipse ready. They are encouraged people to get to the park early this morning to ensure they have a good spot to view the eclipse. A deputy is injured in a head-on fatal collision near Elk City, Kansas. It happened early yesterday morning as a Montgomery County deputy was responding to a non-injury vehicle accident on westbound US 160 out of Independence, Kansas. While en route, another vehicle veered into oncoming traffic, causing a head-on collision that left the deputy seriously injured. Emergency teams responded. The injured deputy was transported to a level 1 trauma center, and 3 others are hospitalized. The driver of the oncoming vehicle died on scene. Students at Commerce High School had the opportunity to visit with the Oklahoma Highway Patrol, Commerce Fire Department, the Quapaw Nation Marshal Service, and other local agencies to learn about distracted driving or driving under the influence. Students were able to participate in a mock crash at the school's football stadium to see the effects and dangers that come with driving under the influence or are distracted, with some of the students even playing actors. Saturday, people had the opportunity to learn more about potential jobs in public safety. The city of Joplin hosted an expo at the Joplin Public Safety Training Center. Attendees could learn more about job opportunities in a variety of fields, including police, dispatch, fire, and EMS. The expo gave potential candidates the chance to speak with public safety groups one-on-one and to see live demonstrations of different jobs. Kansas lawmakers yesterday passed a bill to cut taxes for residents, but it might not make it all the way to becoming a law. The House and Senate passed the bill, which would cut taxes by more than $1.5 billion over the next 3 years. However, Governor Laura Kelly has indicated she will veto the measure, and it's not clear if lawmakers have the votes to override the veto. The main point of contention is a change to the tax bracket system. The state currently has 3. This bill would reduce it to 1. Both the House and Senate would need a 2/3 majority to override a possible veto. An Oklahoma nonprofit this week broke ground on its largest affordable housing project. The Central Oklahoma Habitat for Humanity is behind the Oklahoma City project. The neighborhood of Cornerstone Creek will be the site of more than 400 affordable homes, giving many Oklahomans a place to put down roots. This site includes 160 acres that will transform into the homes throughout the next 8 years. The nonprofit plans to build 2- and 3-bedroom homes that are energy efficient and will cost around $165,000. April is a Child Abuse Prevention Month, and the Children's Advocacy Center is spreading awareness with a Go Blue SEK event. The purpose of the event was for the community to learn more about how to support prevention efforts. It also included bounce houses, obstacle courses, barrel trains, and much more.
I think it's a good event because there's a lot of resources here that people might not even know exist or not really understand what they do. So it's a good opportunity while the family's having a good time for the parents to find out what resources are available here within the community.
The event was held at Lincoln Park in Pittsburgh. Coming up, we're live at the Creative Learning Alliance's Celebration in Joplin. Chris Warner will join us with one of the event organizers. And later, we're making a crisp cucumber salad in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Welcome back to the KOAM News at Noon. We're live in downtown Joplin. Now, we're at the new home of the Creative Learning Alliance, but again, for many of you, remember it as the Joplin Public Library, but you'll come to know it as the Creative Learning Alliance. And speaking of, Neely Myers is joining us with our celebration. Neely, what an absolutely excellent day to be out here. So tell me, what is going on? Because there's a lot of things that this one camera just can't see.
Oh, you're absolutely right. This is the culmination of our whole weekend of the Eclipse Festival, and it is Eclipse Day. It's finally here. I've been waiting for like 5 years for this. So you said earlier it begins at 12:34. Peak for us is 1:52. So we've got activities for the kids. What we really are about is hands-on STEAM-based learning, and so we wanted to bring a little science into this since eclipses are very science anyway, right?
Absolutely. So in addition to the science, it looks like there's also some tasty treats down here as well.
We've got tasty treats. Driveway Diner Barbecue is here, Kona Ice is here, and Holy Tacos, which I just finished, is here. And I got to tell you, take a late lunch, take an early lunch, whatever you got to do, get down here, grab some food, watch the eclipse with us.
All right, and of course the eclipse officially ends at 3:10. How long are you going to be out here doing all these fun activities?
We're going to wrap up right after the eclipse is done because we feel like the people are probably going to go, but if there's kids here and they want to learn, we'll stay.
All right, and of course that's an important part of all this is it's a great educational opportunity for the kids, not just about the eclipse, but some other science-related things as well, and some astronomy in there.
That's right, absolutely. All kinds of science are touched by eclipses. And so we just wanted to bring a little bit of that, get the kids thinking about it. And of course, we don't have another eclipse that's visible here in Missouri for 21 years. So these kids are going to be grown-ups by then, but they'll have had that foundation of knowledge now.
They can bring their kids to the next eclipse, and you've got some mementos for this eclipse as well.
I do. I have just a few pairs of glasses left, but they are for on-site viewing only because we've given away 5,000 pairs. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And then we have some postcards that say I was there, so everybody's going to get one of these as well.
You've got to get one of those. That way, especially for the kids, they can show their kids down the road. They were here when this happened the last time.
That's right. And if you stick it in the mail to yourself today, it'll have the cancellation of today's date, which I think would be pretty cool.
That would be. That way you can just get more verification that you really were there. So.
Really were there.
So once again, how long are you here? And just a quick recap of what you're doing.
Yeah, we've got activities on the lawn. We've got the watch party going on. We've got food on 3rd Street. We'll be here until at least 3:30, 4 o'clock. So bring the family. You've still got time to get down here.
All right, Neely, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. And of course, in case you forgot, we're at the Old Public Library, the new home of the Creative Learning Alliance, in between 3rd and 4th Street here on Main. So make sure you come check it out. As I mentioned, they'll be here through at least 3:30, 4 o'clock for sure with all these fun activities. Neely, thanks again for joining us. And we're not done yet with the KOAM News at Noon, because still to come, Mr. Food.
A basic tossed salad is usually not the highlight of any meal, but today's change of pace salad is so good, it's likely to take center stage.
But first, we're of course live at the celebration. We've got a forecast to talk about because we've got rain chances on the way. We'll look at that when the KOAM News at Noon returns. Welcome back to the KOAM News at Noon. Again, we're live for the celebration for the solar eclipse, the partial eclipse that's getting ready to take place here, in about the next hour and a half. But the partial eclipse will begin in about 24 minutes at this point. So let's talk about those thunderstorm chances that we have. So the rest of today, we're still looking at those partly to mostly cloudy skies out there. And as you can see on the future track, temperatures warming up nicely, already doing so here in Joplin, where we're in the low 70s, mid 70s. As we go overnight and into early tomorrow morning, say around the time the KOAM Morning News gets underway, we are looking for some showers, maybe a couple of thunderstorms. But the good news is we're not anticipating any severe weather with any of this activity. Then we'll actually spend most of Tuesday dry after the rain moves out by mid-morning. But we're still going to be cloudy. We're going to be a little cooler. And as we head into Tuesday evening, we are looking at showers returning to the area. And these showers will continue with us overnight Tuesday and into our Wednesday as well. And that will continue to keep us a little cooler. So again, for today, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies, a bit breezy. We've noticed that here in downtown with those gusts up to 25 miles an hour. On average, highs into the mid to upper 70s. Heading into tonight, we're going to be mild, a little warmer than last night too. Low to mid 50s out there. Northeast breeze 5 to 10, while those scattered showers and thunderstorms across parts of the area. Tomorrow, we're going to be mostly cloudy again in between the morning and evening showers. We're looking at highs right around 70 degrees with a northeast breeze at about 5 to 10 miles, 10 to 15. And as we go down the road again, thanks to the showers Wednesday, we're a little cooler, mid-60s. We're looking at upper 60s Thursday, breezy, and that wind is going to blow in warm temperatures once again. We'll be back to the upper 70s and low 80s by this weekend, ahead of additional shower and thunderstorm chances by Monday and Wednesday of next week. We still stay mild into the upper 70s as we head into next week. So again, we're live downtown Joplin, the Old Public Library, in between 3rd and 4th Street on Main for our celebration with the Creative Learning Alliance. So make sure you come on down here. Remember, partial eclipse begins at 12:34 and we'll reach our peak at 95.5% blockage by 1:52. So make sure you don't miss out and make sure you got some solar eclipse glasses handy. There we go, as well. Elise?
All right, thanks, Chris. Hopefully that sun sticks around for a little bit longer. Well, stick around. We're making a crisp cucumber salad in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen. We'll be right back. Well, enjoy the fresh taste of a homemade cucumber salad with today's Mr. Food dish. Howard shows us the recipe for crisp cucumber salad in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Here in the Test Kitchen, we think salad should be part of almost every dinner. But night after night, If you don't mix things up, it can get pretty mundane. So I figured I would share a simple cucumber salad that always gets rave reviews. We start by trimming the ends off a couple of cucumbers. As for peeling them, that's up to you. But for me, I like to stripe them with a peeler. As for the easiest way to slice them, we could use a sharp knife. But if you have a mandolin, now would be a good time to dig it out. To that, we add some thinly sliced scallions and a good amount of chopped red bell pepper. Now, in a separate bowl, we make our dressing by combining some sour cream, white vinegar, a bit of sugar, and a little salt and pepper. Once that's mixed, we'll toss this with the veggies so that all the flavors can blend together. What's nice about this is we can make it and then let it sit in the fridge so it's ready when we are. And whether we serve it as is or over some mixed greens, get ready for a fresh tasting salad. So here's what I suggest. Go online and get the recipe for our crisp cucumber salad so you'll have it on hand when you feel like you need a change of pace. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a crisp and refreshing way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
You can find this recipe along with a lot more good food from the Mr. Food Test Kitchen online. Just go to our website at KOAMnewsnow.com. Now here's a look at the 4-state market prices.
All right, we are about 9 minutes away from the beginning of the partial eclipse. Again, that'll take place. It starts at 12:34. It reaches maximum, which is 95.5% at 1:52. And it will wrap up by 3:10 this afternoon. We're looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies. Make sure you've got those eclipse glasses. Don't forget, a few shower storms tonight, a few showers in the beginning and end of our Tuesday, scattered showers Wednesday, and we'll really start to warm up by the weekend. And make sure you come down here to downtown Joplin, where we've got our celebration going on with the Creative Learning Alliance at the Old Public Library. Come out here and join us. And, of course, again, make sure you got a pair of solar eclipse glasses.
Yes, absolutely. Make sure to bring those glasses as well. And even though it's going to be cloudy out, you definitely want to make sure that you're protecting your eyes. And I think Dow's got some right here.
Yeah, from 2017.
There you go.
I held on to them.
Well, it's a good thing that you did, because we're going to need them today.
You bet.
And what do we have going on tonight at 5?
A lot coming up at 5. For starters, hundreds of thousands of Americans tear their ACL in their knees every year. And a lot of people undergo ACL surgery. We're going to take a look at a new type of ACL repair method that could prove to be less painful for patients and a more natural route than traditional surgery. Plus, of course, we're going to have reactions to the solar eclipse from right here in the 4 states. We will visit that Creative Learning Alliance Celebration in Joplin, where Chris is right now, and a new stop on Old Route 66. Progress is being made in Galena, Kansas, for a Route 66 style drive-through sign. Hope you join us for those stories. A lot more, of course, is coming up on KOAM News at 5 on the other side of the eclipse.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks so much, Dow. Definitely be sure to get your glasses and make sure that you can see that once-in-a-lifetime experience. Well, that's the news for now. Thank you for joining us on KOAM News at noon. We'll see you right back here at 5. Until then, have a great rest of your day.